Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you are doing great wherever you might be watching me from all over the world. My name is John Emwabino, and basically on this channel we are out here to guide you, to educate you, to provide you with information that will help you to make a profitable investment when it comes to real estate in Nigeria. We drop content here almost every week so that whenever you are ready, you've decided to invest back home, you can always make do with all this information at your disposal to decide for yourself. This morning, I am going to be looking at a topic which I titled Understanding Basic Land Documents in Nigeria. Land is classified as either free or acquired. A parcel of land is free when government has not indicated any form of interest on the land. Such a land can be purchased because the title on the land can be perfected, and in most cases such a land comes out with either Gazette, C of O, or even governor's consent. We must understand the fact that land that falls under urban area are under government acquisition, and it could be deemed free or committed as the case may be. Now let us move down to types of acquisition we have. We have the committed acquisition, we have the global acquisition. A land is said to be committed when government has indicated interest on that land. They've indicated interest on the land, that the land can be used later for government projects in the future, and such a land is not advisable to be purchased, because if you purchase such a land, the title document cannot be perfected, can never be perfected, because it is just a matter of time before government comes to kick you out of the land. Then let us look at the second one, which is global or general acquisition. A land under this stage can be free or committed as the case may be, and the process through which the land can be free is called excision. And excision is the process whereby government release some parcel of land out of the many under government acquisition to the public for public use, probably for residential. Land that falls under global or general acquisition, they are free to be purchased because such a land's title can be perfected, and at the end of the day it could either come out as governor's consent, C of O, or a Gazette, as the case may be. Another process through which land can be free is ratification or regularization, in a process whereby you pay for the land and also pay for the ratification. Now we are moving very fast. Let's move to the basic land title we have. The number one is a deed of assignment. A deed of assignment, it's a type of document that you receive after purchasing the land. It actually shows a transfer of ownership from the former owner to you, the current buyer. When you purchase a land and you did not receive a deed of assignment, transaction has not been termed legal, and if care is not taken, the land still belongs to the former owner. Second document we are going to be looking at is a survey plan, which it is the accurate measurement of your land. It shows where your land starts and where it ends. If you are buying a 300 square meters, if you are buying 450, if you are buying 500 or even 600 square meters, a survey plan actually measures the total area or the total measurement of your land. And in most cases, some of the things you see on a survey is the location of the place, the size of the land, the location of the land, the stamp of the surveyor that draws out the survey plan, the stamp, and so on. There are two types of survey plan. There are a provisional survey plan and also a registered survey plan. A land that has a title, you are expected to get a registered survey plan on it, because a registered survey plan is permanent, while provisional survey plan is temporal. In most cases, when you are paying for a survey plan, you have to be sure of the kind of survey plan they are giving to you. Some company will give you a provisional survey if you don't know the difference Some companies will give you a provisional survey, and as long as your land has a title, you are expected to have a registered survey plan as the survey they will give to you. And the prices of survey plan varies from location to location. In Ibejuleki, the price for survey plan is 450 to 500,000 naira. But in Etiosa, the Songotedos, the Ajas, when I did my last findings, it was around 1 million naira. I don't know what the current price is now, but it's between 1 million naira upward. So the next thing we are going to be looking at is accession. Like I explained earlier, accession is actually a process whereby government release some parcel of land under acquisition to the general public, in which they can use for personal use, like residents and all that. And when a land is being released, you must make sure you work with the purpose for which the land was released for. If it was released for people to construct building, you have to stick to that plan. And in most cases, when the land is released under accession, it becomes gazetted. That takes us to the next document, which is Gazette. A Gazette is actually a record book by the government, where government store all their details. It's actually the publication of an accession that allows general public to be aware that such a land has been excised. I hope you understand. It's a record book by the government that they use in publicizing the accession to show the general public that such a land has been released to the general public. So we are looking at the next document, which is a C of O. A C of O is a certificate of occupancy that allows you to stay on a parcel of land for 99 years. After that 99 years, as you know, all land belongs to the government. After that 99 years, the land belongs to the government. And 2 C of O's cannot be released on a plot of land. The first person that gets to a virgin land without any other person on that land, government releases a C of O to. So when you are selling, you cannot issue another C of O on the same land. Government only issue 1 C of O on a land. That takes us to the next document, which is governor's consent. In as much as we are all aware now that is the first person that gets to a plot of land that government, a virgin land that is not under acquisition or is not committed, that government releases a C of O to. Now, when that person has used the land for years and wants to resell to another person, he now has to seek the consent of the governor, telling the governor that this land, I'm about transferring it to another person. That is when the transfer or the transaction can be termed legal, and the government of the state can now be aware of such a transfer. So that is governor's consent. Let me quickly recap because of our time. I told you land is classified as either acquire or free. Land that are free are safe to be purchased. I told you we have 2 types of acquisition. We have the committed acquisition, we have the global acquisition. When you say a land is under committed acquisition, it means government has indicated interest on that land and it has been set aside for government projects in the future. Such a land is not safe to be purchased because you cannot perfect a title on that land. In fact, before you know it, government will come kicking you out on that land. But a global or general acquisition, which is the second one, it's free or committed as the case may be. But the process through which that land can be released is called accession. It's called accession. We talk about accession, we talk about Gazette, we talk about C of O, we talk about survey plan, we talk about governor's consent. So this is where I am going to be drawing the curtain for today. If you find this content interesting, just give me a like and also share this content. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, please click on the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell by the side so that you will always be the first to get notified whenever we post a new video. If you want us to solve any problem for you, or you have 1 or 2 issues in acquiring property back home, we can help you. Call any of the number or send us a WhatsApp message. We'll be available to attend to you at all times. Thanks for now. Peace out.